this church, and let's see, the model is already saved, and now I have my grids placed everywhere, and now it's time to do the model. So yeah, we'll start at L1. I will create, let's say, my base, and let's go create model in place, and this will be, I guess, generic model. Generic models. Okay, and this will be the main model. So I will create, let's say, some sort of extrusion, and let's see, how do I have my shape? Supposedly I have some sort of circle. I think I have something like this, and then an arch, something like this. I have to check. Let's check on the internet. So this is the church that we're going to model, and I want some pictures, and let's see if we find them. No, this is the flag. Okay. Let's see if I can open this image. Okay, let's open it. Let's zoom in. Okay, so we have one, it's sort of like a hexagon here. I have this one long side, one side, another side, another side. So I suppose I do like, yeah, half of a hexagon, I guess. So basically it is a rectangle with half of a hexagon, let's say. Okay, then let's do this shape and see how it goes in Revit. Now we are kind of delving into the unknown, because we are guessing many things. So this is not an arch, this is rather a hexagon here. Actually, I don't have an axe, kind of a pity. Let's put something into the on the middle, something like this. Okay, I think this should work. Let's create an EQ constraint, and no, not this constraint, sorry, this one and this one. And now I can create my constraint. Okay, this is the middle axis, which is separate from the other axis. Okay, this is separate. Great. Okay, so now we should have, let's say, some lines. I think these grids would be useful to have them here, and consequently I see that I will have to move some grids for me to have some sort of advantage in drawing. I want to use this 6 grid with the, let's say, and I think I place another grid here, and I think I would need another grid something like here, I'm not sure. The idea is that I have, no, I think this is a side, this is this side, then this side is parallel to the left side. So I think my hexagons should start around here, and I think wait a bit, I think this should be something like this. output. Okay. Let's extend this. Okay. So I will create my generic model in place. Generic model. Okay. 1. Extrusion. Okay, so we have this perimeter. Now let's check. So I have basically this side over here. I'll draw a line for me to see, and then I need to create the 3 sides for the hexagon. So my sides would come something like this. Is this circumscribed? Yeah. Not from here, from the middle until here. Yes. So this should be it. I need to scale a little bit down. No. So you got the idea that I need to do my half of a hexagon and to put it something like this. I will delete these sides. So I'm basically doing my roof work, let's say. This will be retracted, let's say, and place something like here. These will be joined. This will be joined. This will be deleted. This will be deleted as well. So I think now I have my basic shape. I think. Let's see in 3D, and I will raise this. And this is basically my base shape. And I think we're gonna build on this base. Let's see how it looks. Okay. So I have this shape. Oh, I have this roof over here. Okay. Oh, actually those sides are too big. No, it's sorry, wait a bit. I have a scaling problem. Wait a bit. There is a scaling problem. Let me check if in L1 I have 53, 52 meters. Okay, and in south, yes, I have 53 meters. But I have some sort of scaling problem in plan. Or the only solution or reasonable response would be that that I didn't align as correctly my building. Okay, okay, so this is the side that is retracted. Okay. I think now I should have, let's say, the roof. Let's see in south. Is it placed decently? I suppose so. Okay. And what changed? L1. So this is at the end of the image, and now L1. Okay. Okay, I think it is an alignment issue. Let's check. Okay, supposing the alignment is kind of here, Let's draw this line. This should be unmovable. Let's say I pin this line, this green line. Okay, so here I would have my roof. Okay, so this is strict. Okay, now we have our green line. I think I can delete this grid for the moment. And I have my green line. Okay, and what would be the end of the building for both elevations? Okay, that would be the second line. Okay, let's check south. I think I should actually raise a correlation problem. The picture is at the right scale, but it should be put more to the left or more to the right. I have to decide which thing remains fixed and which not. I think I will do a bit differently. So I have moved everything here. The problem I think is that is in the middle, and actually I would start with everything here at the center. So I put on this, let's say, reference line, and everything is in the middle. Okay, and now I think this should work. So this would be the reference. Now I'll move my green line. This is my reference line. Let's make it a model line. Hidden lines or medium lines, let's say. This will be a 3D line. Okay, I have this green line. This is a model line. This can be seen in 3D. Okay, and this is the left side. Now I move my image like this. Okay, now my image is properly set. Okay, I have the start of the roof and I have the end of the roof. Now I should place my line which sits on the right. This line stays like this. Okay, we're satisfied. Actually, I will delete it and copy this model line. Okay. Delete my grid. Okay, so I have my green line placed here. Okay, now I have everything, let's say, set in this plan. Now the question is, if let's say I copy this image, Ctrl C, south, Ctrl V, first if it is the same dimension. Yeah, it seems to be like so. Yeah, it seems okay. Then I have nothing to do with it. Okay, and this should be correlated with the model. Now I'll say that let's say visibility overview graphics or something. Override graphic is by element. Let's set a 50% transparency, and now I should be able to see my lines. Okay, It seems that those green lines weren't the best option. I still have to keep the grids. So L1, I'll copy this and put here. And I have line 19. Line 19 comes over here. Okay, and line 19 should be the reference for the roof. So the corner should come over here. Okay, the other corner. Now I should move this towards the bases, which is I think around here, yes. And now the other corner should come around here, which it comes. So I think now I have everything properly set. Let's check our hexagon. Okay, I have my side here. I start from here, that sort of slope. Here it ends. I have the corner. I think now now it is okay. So only now we have set the shape properly, which was kind of a difficult task, if you ask me, because you need to be precise. Okay, let's extend some other grids in here to correlate myself with what I have over here. So something like this. Okay, great. Now I think everything is correlated, and we have done the first extrusion. So this is basically the first part. The second part would be, let's say, to build a tower. But I think this tower will be made after we make everything else at the bottom. So let's see what we can do to sculpt the shape of the roof. I think we would have to create some void extrusions. Let's create some void extrusion. Pick a plane. I picked this, let's say, perpendicular plane. And I think I have to guess a bit. Something like this, and comes something like this. Okay, let's go to 3D. I have something that cuts, and I think now it should do its job. Let's check in the south. Okay, it's a bit different, this margin. I think it is something like this. Reasonable, but this is sort of like a bit curved. Let me check the contour. It kind of aligns. Here I want my corner, so I should go a bit upwards, something like here. Yeah, I see my corner. This should be a bit more sloped, let's say. I have this shape, but we'll see later. Okay, and this is the first part of the roof. Now we should come the second part of the roof, which would be, I think, something like a sweep around. So I guess we'll create a void sweep. Create void sweep. We pick path, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We define a profile, edit profile, and this will be slope, so it will be something like this. I should somehow make sure that I reach basically the middle of the ridge. Let's see if it works like this. Can't create sweep. What's the reason? Circular chain of references. That's a bit weird. Okay, there are alternate methods as well. We need to maybe some. What if I change the path? Modify. If it is smaller. No, it doesn't accept. Okay, that's weird. That sweep. Okay, it seems that it doesn't work, so we'll have the sure method, we'll have the void extrusion. Uh, I will set a work plane, and that will be the work plane. And I will do, let's say, my shape and try to reach for the middle. I will place myself onto the left, and this should basically reach the middle. And I'll try to create my roof profile. No, oops, this is it. It should be something like this, let's say. Okay, now we start to define the slope. Okay. I could create similar on the same work plane, this one, select left, then try to do this in mirror. I'm not sure if to make this onto the same void generic model or not. That's a thing I'm not quite sure. Okay, so we have the first slope. And now the only problem would be to create my, let's say, shape on here. We'll see. I'll create a void sweep. Let's see if it works at least on this side. At least, please allow me to make some sort of sweep. Let's see if it still works. Okay, and now it should work. Yeah, we have it. We need a bit to adjust in here. A lot of trial and error, maybe more downwards. Let's go into the front. Let's limit ourselves something like here. Okay. Okay, I think I should place myself in some sort of work plane and somehow be able to guess my slope. Something like this and hope that it works. Yeah, it worked. Okay. The question is, can we work on this side as well and this side? Let me check. Yeah, it kind of worked. Not in the most extraordinary way possible. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, it kind of worked. Not the best, not the worst. We have the basic volume here. Let's check the south. Okay, let's finish the model. Oh, it's actually too steep. I should have... Okay, it will be a bit difficult. Okay, so um,